Everyone, you're watching Rob's MetalWorks this evening, and tonight we are here at the home studio, once again supporting the best in regional music from the Lone Star State. And it brings me great pleasure this evening to welcome a band, one of our own, the band from here in San Antonio called Buried Under Texas. Gentlemen, welcome to the program.
How you doing, man?
Thank you for having us.
Yeah, thank you for having us, man.
Great to have you. I know that this interview actually has been in the works for a little bit. Rick's well today behind the camera, so we were able to do this, and it's a very special evening because tonight you guys are going to go play a kick-ass show at the Corova. But yet, you guys have really accomplished a lot in the last couple of years. And when I said, you know, a young band, I usually do not interview young bands. I kind of feel like, hey, you know, bands have to put forth, you know, a little bit of legwork and kind of prove themselves a little bit before I get them here on the program. But I've always been kind of, you know, proud of you guys secretly behind the corners, kind of looking at what you're doing and accomplishing. And I think right now is a very pivotal time because you're about to release a full-length record. Let's talk a little bit about the beginnings of this band. I think that's very important for a lot of those people out there maybe who do not yet know of Buried Under Texas. So let's start there. When did this band begin? How did it begin? And what side of town from San Antonio would you say the band is cultivated out of?
I definitely started with Thomas and Christian over here. I think it's school.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're in middle school and just chilling on the courtyard, kind of just kicking back and freaking. You want to start a band, man? Hell yeah, let's start a band. And then I didn't know how to play any other instruments besides like guitar, but I wasn't like that great. So I was like, I'll just do vocals.
I was like, I'll play bass.
Yeah,
My dad's a bass player. I'll just do it. I'll learn.
And then our drummer, our old drummer, he lived across the street from me, so it was just perfect. And then we found Luis, and we just got together and started making music, just trying to get as much as done as possible in a little amount of time. You know what I mean?
So at that time, were you guys like in high school, starting high school, or younger than that?
We were in middle school, and then we started playing shows like right in like to freshman year and stuff like that. And then yeah, it was crazy. We started really young, so glad for that though. So.
and always, you guys were always listening to heavy music, and at that time, I guess I know you guys are Slipknot fans, but at that, what other bands out there aside from Slipknot were you kind of influenced by or kind of just jamming to even early at that young age?
You know, to be honest, I really wasn't influenced by metal music at all. I listened to a lot of blues like B.B. King and Stevie Ray Vaughan, and those two people really influenced my guitar playing as a whole and me putting together songs as a whole in that type of way.
And what about you, Thomas? What were you jamming to?
I usually listen to like a lot of like singer-songwriter stuff, like Jason Mraz or like John Mayer, John Legend, stuff like that. Kind of weird, yeah. But yeah, that's usually what I jam. Kind of brings a different feel to like what I can bring to our music. You know what I mean? So.
And as we talk about the band's music, you know, people out there are gonna go on YouTube or try to find some of your music online. What can they expect? What are they gonna hear when they hear a Buried Under Texas song?
I don't know. Like a lot of intensity right in your face. In the newer music, it's really in your face. We're trying to just make a point. Like we're just ready.
Well, I mean, I hear a lot of brutality in it. There's a lot of breakdowns in it. You guys are pretty moving forward at a pretty rapid pace. I mean, I've been to your shows. I mean, I've seen some of the craziness that goes on.
We definitely took a more metal approach to our new music, and definitely took the live intensity and tried to put it into a record, something that people can listen to and feel the intensity just like they would at a show.
Touring and stuff, we learned a lot about what the crowd feeds off of, and so we kind of put that into perspective with like our new music and stuff like that. So it kind of made it for a better live show. Honestly, it's like more energy throughout the whole thing instead of like little spurts of energy. You know what I mean? But other than that, yeah, it's just feeding off the energy of the crowd. Basically, is what we're trying to do. Like the whole show, you know.
And I've had the liberty to hear 2410, which is the first single that you guys released. Pretty brutal song. I remember when I first heard it, and you guys have kind of been pimping it on online and through social media. So a lot of people that had a chance to hear it. Pretty killer song. Is that, do you feel is that song representative of what the full length will be?
Yeah, that's definitely one of the heavier songs off of the whole album. So yeah, like we definitely bring a lot more melody to our songs. Like we added some choruses and stuff like that. So you're gonna have like a lot more groove, but still with the intensity still right there in your face. You know what I mean?
And now that song has kind of been out for a little bit, when can fans expect? I mean, really, that's kind of what I wanted to talk about today. Was really when can fans expect the new release? Is there a title yet that you want to share at this point, or anything like that you can any scoop you can give us?
We don't have a release date for it yet. It's just still getting mixed and mastered and all that. But as far as the name of it, it's just going to be a self-titled EP.
Okay,
so,
cool.
yeah, it's just self-titled Barrier in Texas.
So how many tracks? Like 5, 6?
Seven tracks. Yeah, 7 tracks enough.
And when would you like it out? When would you say this is when I'd like it out?
As of right now, as soon as possible, because the fans have been waiting for so long, and we've been waiting, so we just got to give something really fast to the people. You know what I mean?
And yeah, it kind of seems like I've been waiting for a long time too. I've been wanting to hear every time you guys come over, we talk about it.
It's coming. It's coming. Don't worry.
It's coming.
Well, I want to thank Xavier tonight for also sending me a couple of new tracks. Are those tracks also going to be released, or are those kind of?
We released whenever we released the whole EP, of course. Okay. Yeah, so we're kind of just gave a little bit of a teaser for the 24 and stuff like that, just to get the dip the toe, you know. So
I'm getting those tracks on the DL.
Yeah.
Those are just for me.
You know how we do, Rob.
Don't put them on Facebook.
You gotta edit this part out.
Well, no, I think it's great. It's great anticipation and hype for people who want to hear the new music, and really, I think that when this release comes out, I mean, it's gonna immortalize the band. And as a young band, this is your first piece of work. So I know that you guys did a tour at the beginning of the year. As we sit here in March, throughout the month of January, I saw a lot of the posts that you put on Facebook about the tour, and I saw a lot of pictures and video that you guys did. Was that the first tour that the band ever did? The real tour?
That's the first out of state, I believe, right? That's the first. Yeah, that's the second out of state.
That's the longest tour we've been on though so far as a band.
It was 30. Yeah. We were gone in December. We left December 28th, and we came back.
Like what?
January.
Oh yeah.
January 18th is when we got back.
I don't know when we got back. We smoked a lot of weed. I'm sorry.
We got back January 18th.
Yeah, okay. There you go.
Y'all weren't missing your girlfriends or anything like that, right?
Of course we were.
I gotta get out.
We have to say that on camera, right? Of course we would.
I love touring, but I miss my love of my life in San Antonio. Yeah, I think I read a post like that. Well, anyway, at least you have somebody to love, right, Carlos? Well, we'll share some of the highlights. I know that touring is a very dynamic type of beast in and of itself. I mean, you travel all day, you do an hour show, you know, you meet lots of new fans and things like any highlights you want to share about that tour?
The shows were all great. What I really enjoyed was the weather in Flagstaff. Just to see the snow, because we don't get snow down here.
Yeah.
So just to see all that and see the mountains and stuff was great.
Just chilling in like 22-degree weather and stuff like that. It's just crazy. We never get to experience that when we're at home. So just to be able to do it because of music is like phenomenal, I think. So.
And did you meet a lot of new people out there?
Oh, definitely, yeah. We met a whole bunch of contacts, yeah.
Way too many people.
Yeah. It was fun. It was really fun. Yeah, everybody treated us really, really, really well, so we're really thankful for that. So.
No scary stories? I mean, no tire fell off the trailer?
Okay, like, you know Phil, right? You know Phil, right? Phil, our merch guy? Phil?
Yeah, Phil.
Okay, well, he was driving the trailer. He was driving us. I forgot where we were.
I was the only one really awake.
Yeah, he was the only one really awake, and I get woken up by him screaming, Phil, stop, and I guess there was like an 18-wheeler about to cut us off or something like that, and we almost got ran off the road. But that was probably the scariest moment, yeah, because
That was in the middle of the night?
Yeah,
No, it was the middle of the day.
Yeah, middle of the day.
I told Phil like 4 or 5 times to stop.
I was sitting in the passenger
We love you,
seat,
Phil.
Right when the truck was about to hit us, so like I just woke up to that, just everybody screaming Phil.
Yeah, he was in the passenger seat.
Why didn't he
so.
stop?
I mean, I don't know. I don't know what happened.
I was like, hey, Phil, stop. Phil, stop. Phil, stop. And finally,
It was intense.
Wow.
Yeah, had a little bit of running in OKC though. Yeah, but that's another episode.
We'll save that for round 2.
I plead the fifth.
Well, at least you guys made it through the tour. What lies ahead for this year? Okay, despite when the EP drops. So what's the plan after the EP drops?
We have a tour booked with the band called By the Thousands. They're from Milwaukee? Yeah. Minneapolis, yes. Yeah, it's a crazy story. We just met them in a gas station in Albuquerque, New Mexico, so it was pretty intense. But yeah, we have a tour Northeast and then we're supposed to come around and do like dates back on our own and stuff like that. So back home, yeah.
I honestly feel like that type of tour is going to be a cakewalk for you guys. You're like, oh, we're going to drive 2 hours. We're going to be at the next city because everything is so compact there. Not like here in Texas, you have to drive 8 hours. You know,
day to get out of this. Yeah, it sucks, man. It's crazy.
Yeah, so I think you guys are going to be able to do well. And the East Coast, I remember back in my day in the early 90s, the East Coast was the mecca for heavy music, and in some ways still is. I mean, being New York City, but now it's really kind of transcended that area. But still, lots of diehard fans out there who are always looking for good young bands. So good luck with that. What about videos? Any videos that, aside kind of like from a lyric video, is there any video work that you would like to do, like really try to do a music video? Is that important to your agenda at all, or is that kind of on the back burner? Is that something you think about?
Something we've definitely talked about. Definitely a lyric video. We're actually going to work on a lyric video. We're trying to get a quote right now. Yeah, so that's going to be coming pretty soon. Music videos in the talks, not in the works yet, but definitely in the talks.
I think a music video would be cool because I think one of the strengths of the band is your live performance. I mean, you guys throw on a crazy show. I always love to see y'all play, man. I always love to see you guys play. You guys have this true, raw intensity about your performance, and you can't fake that stuff. So I think that's great, man. That's great. All right, well, I guess before we close out, people are going to be intrigued by what they've heard tonight. Where can fans most likely go to learn more about the band or hear your music? Where would you want them to go?
Right now, Facebook, YouTube, every social media site that we're on it. Yes, we are on Reverb Nation. Spotify. Once the EP comes out, it's going to be everywhere also. So keep your eyes open for that. And EP is supposed to come out really, really soon. So please don't stop listening to us.
Well, cool. Good luck, guys. I wish you the best. Any last words? You want to say any last words? Go ahead.
Thank you for having us on the show. That's all I got.
What about you, Xavier? Any last words?
Thank you, Slipknot.
All right. Well, cool. All right, guys. Thank you for coming over. I know you guys are going to have a killer show tonight. We look forward to supporting the EP when it finally comes out later this year. Remember, everyone, you saw the band Buried Under Texas right here only on Rob's MetalWorks.